Praise God. And now before we continue, we have the privilege tonight of welcoming someone who has dedicated her life to service.
No, that's fine. I'll sit there. I'll go sit there. I'll be behind you.
And education. A true trailblazer, pathmaker, and opportunity taker in our community and across this great nation. She is here tonight to share with us about the history and significance of Emancipation Day. A day that marks freedom, resilience, and the ongoing journey towards justice. People of God, let's give a warm welcome to Senator Wanda Thomas Bernard. Come on. Oh, no.
I said I can't do the James Brown.
Just help me with this.
I'm using my phone. Yeah, but you're a few decades younger. I always say I try to be like the young people and use my phone, but sometimes it gets away from me. And you know, the other night, I don't even remember where I was, but I was doing a talk and I lost my place and I looked at my phone and there was a picture of my husband popped up at me. Then I found my spot. So I was asked specifically to share with you the same talk that I did on the waterfront the other day. So I see lots of ministers here, so welcome to all of the ministers and hello?
You just keep going, they'll fix you, I think.
Okay, they said keep going and they'll fix me up as I go along. So here goes. There's no sound.
What happened to the song?
They've lost power. So the East Preston singing was so powerful
Hit the breaker.
that they blew the power. East Preston blew the
Too much
So
power.
should I continue? Can you hear me at the back?
I can hear you.
It's aggravating though when that doesn't work.
It's back. Okay, let me get on with this. So as I thought about this year's Emancipation Day celebrations, 3 words came to mind: remembrance, reflection, and responsibility. And I'm going to share with you briefly on each of those words. Remembrance. Today we gather to remember. We remember those who did not survive the Middle Passage. We remember those whose dreams were stolen, but whose memories remain etched in our legacy. We remember those who did make it, those who carved a life out of hardship right here in Nova Scotia. Our ancestors who taught us the meaning of resilience, who taught us about hard work, compassion, and unwavering faith. When I say remember, I want you to say, we do. Remember. We do. Remember. We do. Remember. We do. And today, in addition to remembering, we reflect. We reflect on their legacy and we ask ourselves, what does it really mean to be free? We reflect on the systems still in need of liberation, gender-based violence and gun violence, racial injustice and economic insecurity, homelessness and mental enslavement, mental health crises, and the lack of culturally responsive services. And we ask, who is responsible for leading change? And today I say we all must rise up to take responsibility for the change we seek. Inspired by the principle Ujima, collective work and responsibility, I invite you to commit to not only hope for change, but to lead the change. Commit to action. Commit to working together. Commit to building a better, a brighter future for the next generations. I invite you to think about actions that you can take to break through the mental enslavement that has a hold on so many of us. I invite you to think about what you can do. So when I say Ujima, I want you to say together. Ujima. Together. Ujima. Together. Ujima. Together. Now I want you to ask yourselves, look into your own soul and your spirit, and ask yourself, what action can you take? But more importantly, what actions will you take? Because emancipation is not just a day to pause, and not just a day to remember, and not just a day to reflect. It must be a promise to commit to action, to accept individual and collective responsibility to lead the change we want to see. And it is up to us to do it. We can't wait for others to do it for us. So let Ubuntu guide us. We are because they were. We stand. We're able to be here because they fought. We rise because they dare to dream. We lead because we demand change. It is our right. It is our legacy. Emancipation Day 2025, and I have invited the Premier of Nova Scotia to make Emancipation Month, the whole month of August. And so when we move forward with that request, I want to invite you to support it. Commit to collective action. Lead the change you want to see. So as you pause today, as you pause to remember, as you pause to reflect, and you pause to move forward, and taking individual and collective responsibility. And I want to invite the AUBA to make emancipation, a focus on emancipation, a part of your annual sessions every year. That is my call to action to the AUBA. Enjoy the concert, enjoy, and let the Spirit speak to our souls and restore our souls. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Senator, for that. Can we show her some more love? Come on, we can do a little better than that. Isn't it nice to see people that look like us in positions of power? I guess it's not. Can we put our hands together? Because God strategically puts people in positions. Not that this is anything political, but that's why it's important. You know, it's important for us as a people to vote. I'll leave that alone. So thank you, Senator, for that powerful reminder of our history and the importance of never forgetting where God has brought us from. And as we continue on and prepare to move forward, I just want you guys all to join